Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we have the reaction to a brand new Pop the Balloon or Find Love with Arlette, episode 40. So let's get started with the first guy. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and we've got some single men lined up. Make some noise, guys. Okay, so we're gonna be bringing out some single ladies when she comes around this corner. If you're feeling her, you know, she's got the fit on, makeup done, hair did, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything you're not feeling, whatever that may be, go ahead and pop your balloon and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are we ready? Yeah. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Ashley.
Ashley, how old are you?
I'm 31.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed esthetician and I'm in school.
All right. So what do you like to do for fun?
I like to go hiking, do anything adventurous. Like I went skydiving.
Oh, wow.
I like to hang out with my mom because she's funny and go out to eat.
Okay. What do you look for in a man?
Someone who is ambitious, is goal-driven. Someone who's trustworthy and communicates well.
All right. What are some deal breakers?
Someone who is combative.
Okay.
Someone who I cannot trust. And someone who plans all these goals but never accomplishes them.
Okay. Yes. All right. So we haven't got any pop balloons yet.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and hand you a pick.
Okay.
Hold on to that. And see, the guys aren't like women. Women come out, you know, when the women are lined up, it's just looking at them. They pop, 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 pop. The guys at least give them a chance. Oh, look at her little 2-inch kitten heels. And there is, how many guys are here? Okay, I'm going to have you pop 3 balloons.
Ooh.
I know, 3 balloons.
Right now?
Whenever you're ready, go on over.
Okay. I don't know. This is embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Okay, 2 more.
I'm sorry.
And 1 more. Okay, let's start right here.
Okay.
Okay, let's have your name and age.
I'm Fendi. I'm 34.
Okay. Fendi, what do you do?
I'm a musician on my own record label, and I also work a 9 to 5. But yeah.
People are so embarrassed these days to say that they have a 9 to 5. Brother, you're making money. You're taking care of yourself. Be proud of that.
We keep it music though. Yeah.
Okay,
How you doing?
So,
good.
Fendi, why was your balloon unpopped?
I like the way she looked. She came out. She was well spoken, well dressed.
Thank you.
I feel like we could have fun. You was talking about the hiking thing. Let's go get lost. It was cool. I dig what you put down. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah. That's
So,
all.
you.
why we end up popping his?
It's really not too much. I feel like maybe the other guys were presented a little bit better.
Oh, that's rude. Fendi looked like he got a relaxer though.
You're handsome. I just popped.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Demetrius, 37.
And Demetrius, what do you do?
Work for the city and drive trucks. Well, commercial driver.
Okay. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Actually, some of her deal breakers was positives. Like she said something about like if you career driven, if you're not, then she don't want to mess with you.
Okay.
But I'm career driven, so I'm like that's a positive to me. I turned the negative to a positive. And she chocolate too, like darker the berry, sweeter the juice.
Oh,
So
boy.
ain't nothing wrong with that. So I mean, it's all good. You know, Black Queen. Yeah.
Oh, he's such a little fella. Did she pop because he was short? I'm sure he gets that all the time.
She love him though. Nice lips, everything. I ain't gonna lie.
Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Yes, ma'am.
I want someone who I can look up at.
Oh,
No
okay.
offense.
Now, I do understand that being a taller woman, I'm 5'11", and then if I put on heels, I'm going to be 6'2", 6'3", sometimes 6'4". So I get that being a taller woman. Now, if they was the same height or she was shorter, I would not understand.
Yeah.
Okay, height
But
ain't
you're
gonna get you to
still
the altar
handsome.
though.
But don't forget, though, there are some taller women that don't mind shorter guys at all. And he's right. Height ain't going to get you to the altar.
You know, you can't look
For
at that.
me, probably.
Height. Okay.
How tall are you?
The doctor says. What the doctor say? I'm like 5'4.5", but
Okay.
with these boots on, I'm like 5'5".
I'm 5'5".
I'm just saying, I ain't tripping though.
But you look great.
Oh,
you
thank
look
you,
nice.
ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to the last one you ended up popping. Your name and age.
Yeah, Timothy, 38.
Okay. And Timothy, what do you do?
I'm an independent contractor and a real professional day trader.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear her out. I was going to pop initially. I thought your skirt was kind of too short, like more. I know. I feel like I can almost see your panties, to be honest with you.
Don't do that, sir. Her skirt is not that short. Do not try to go viral, sir. It's shorter. I mean, it's not short. It's short. It's longer than most girls would wear. And you cannot see her panties. Let me see again.
That's just being honest with you.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so why did you end up popping his balloon?
He's just too skinny. I got a little, I don't know. He's just too skinny. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, maybe he's right. It is kind of up about a thigh and I don't know, girl. The blow of the wind might be showing everything now.
We've got how many balloons left? 5. Okay, go ahead and ask these remaining guys a question. Help you narrow it down.
When you're in a relationship, how do you show love to that person?
Okay, let's start here. Name and age first.
Trey Stylist, 35.
Okay, Trey, what do you do?
I'm a barber, career barber, and also a serial entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the question.
One more time with the question.
How do you show love when you're in a
How do I
relationship?
show love? Well, I'm kind of like a 90s love type guy. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I really want to, like, be intimate. You know what I'm saying? Like, get some time together. You feel what I'm saying? Like, 90s love. My love languages would probably be physical touch and, like, acts of service. Yeah, so that kind of give you an idea where I'm at with it.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Over here, your name and age.
My name is Sydney. I'm 37.
Sydney, what do you do?
I thought Sydney was a little bit older than that. He looked a little older, but maybe that's just me.
My profession is I own a dental practice in Charlotte
Okay, Sydney.
and also a roadside service in Charlotte and also in New York. So 2 locations.
Okay, nice.
And if you want to just answer a question, how do you show love in a relationship?
Part of my way of showing love is basically just making sure that she gets the attention that she needs, being a good communicator and understanding what her needs and wants are. And then I think that's a good way for me to understand what type of love language she's seeking. So,
Okay, sounds good.
Over here, your name and age.
Hey, I'm Vernon, and I'm 40.
Sorry, what was that?
Vernon, and I'm 40.
Okay. And what do you do?
Right now, I'm just investing in real estate, wholesaling, doing mostly creative finance deals. Got an Airbnb, Turo, stuff like that. A few other things too, but I'm gonna keep it short and sweet.
Okay.
Everybody has a laundry list of what they do. I really hope they're keeping it real. But I don't know. One day we'll have to go and research these people's Instagrams and see what's going on once I can figure out how to do that.
No problem. And how do you show love in a relationship?
I show love pretty much. I feel like the whole thing should be love. Pretty much, it's like if you can listen, it's like I feel like that's a major thing. Listening, you can get too caught up in this and that and that and this, but listening is the most part for me because from there you can go from wherever you need to go to. I think like a lot of relationships probably fail because people are not listening or not really paying close attention to whatever her needs is, stuff like that. So that's what I feel. Love is.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Mac, I'm 39.
Okay. And Mac, what do you do?
I teach financial literacy and I teach social and economic development.
Okay.
And right now, I just started doing relationship counseling.
Okay.
Everybody has a laundry list. Brother. I hope these brothers are really making money. Come on now. The only one kept it real with the 9 to 5 was the music brother. He's the one with the guaranteed check.
And how do you show love in a relationship?
In a relationship, I show love based on how it's reciprocated. So I show love by making sure my woman's taken care of. You know, I think that's the most important thing in relationships, make sure your partner is taken care of, all needs, like not just one thing, but like on all bases, emotionally, physically, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Just the reality of a relationship. So, yeah.
Over here, your name and age.
My name is Darion, and I'm 31.
Darion, what do you do?
I own a food truck and a restaurant business.
Okay, now Darion, sound like he got something rolling. Hopefully he got a spot locked down he can take his truck to. And, hopefully his restaurant is doing well.
So, how do you show love in a relationship?
So 2 ways. I show love by affection, that's my love language, and by reassurance. So if I feel like my woman is not feeling herself, I'll make sure I get it there to where she can, or at least try.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Let's head back. And how do you show love in a relationship?
Really by acts of service. Like, for example, if you say you like a certain thing, and if I'm out, I will get it. And by cooking as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we do have 5 balloons left. So, go ahead and pop 2 of them.
Okay. Sorry.
And 1 more. Okay. I'll have you stay down there. All right. So, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She's gorgeous, and I want to hear what she had to say.
Okay. All right. What do you end up popping his?
He actually looks like my cousin.
That's one of those.
When I got closer, I was like, uh-oh.
I'm mad at that. At least it was that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No problem. Thank you. And where do we end up popping? Over here. Why was your balloon unpopped?
I was just open, trying to see what she had to say, stuff like that.
Okay.
And she's pretty.
Thank you.
Why we end up popping his?
It's really not too much, to be honest.
Okay.
Maybe I will go for a different style, more kind of cleaner and casual, more. I don't know. But you look good, but
Perfect.
I have to have a reason.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cleaner and casual. Oh, I guess maybe dress shoes. I don't know, but he looks clean. I don't understand that one.
All right. Ask our 3 remaining guys another question.
Let's see. If you are in a relationship and you guys have a disagreement, what is your conversation style or your disagreement style with that person? Like, how do you argue, I guess you'll say?
Okay. Start there and come back.
Okay.
This is what Ivy League universities you can get into with a 3.6 GPA.
90% of students.
All right. Answer to your question, please.
Can you reiterate that one more time?
Like, if you guys get into a disagreement, how do you handle it? Do you, give her the cold shoulder? Do you just go silent?
So I'm gonna say this: like, if my woman get mad at me, we probably finna have sex.
Okay.
First off, but I don't argue. I didn't grow up in a household where my parents argue. And I thank them every day for that. I really do. I praise my parents every day because they probably did argue because people had their differences, but they did it in some dark room or something. They never did it in front of me and my siblings. So I'd say every day I appreciate them for that because I got friends that I grew up with and I went to their house and their parents argued and they in argumentative relationships. But I think that in relationships, the key to it is talking it out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to want the relationship. You're not always going to like your partner. So you got to really talk it out. You know what I'm saying? You got to want the relationship. So if you want the relationship enough, then you'll be willing to talk it out and work it out and work through your differences, because arguing is that's just very traumatic. That's like what we fighting for. Like, that's, to me, that's gonna turn me on. If a woman fussing at me, the first thing I'm gonna think is you need some fixing.
Oh, okay.
And dad is coming home to fix it, so we fixing it.
Okay.
You know, we ain't got to argue. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, what we arguing for? Like, you know, I don't know if y'all agree with me or what. Like, what we arguing about? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I do in a relationship. I don't argue. I try to work through things.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's head back over here. Okay, if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
Well, I come from a large family, a lot of sisters, so I always had to sit back and listen and get their perspective on things, and just the work background that I take on requires for me to kind of really listen, and I like to put myself in other people's shoes to better understand where they're coming from. So I think that's how I would position that first, just to kind of understand where she's coming from, and then I could get a better perspective on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, and our last guy.
I would have to say we got to talk it out. Like, I don't like to go to sleep angry. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if we're in a relationship. So it's got to be some communication. We got to talk, you know, and make it an even playing ground. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just something like, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, time to.
Sound like some emotionally intelligent men. Hopefully that's what they truly do.
Pop a balloon.
Alrighty. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a person that was really looking for a match, and a person that's really looking for some understanding and some guidance, you know. So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a
Not the guidance, brother. Don't say that to no woman. They don't want to hear that these days.
a woman that's, you know, like, we out here looking for love. She seemed like she needs some guidance. But, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, no, seriously, because she's here. She's here, so she obviously looking for some guidance, but, you know.
Oh, my gosh. Brother, stop it. Stop it.
She can't recognize the prize. You know, so obviously she make a lot of bad decisions. How many kids do you have?
I'm done, Arlette.
How many kids do you have?
I'm not.
Arlette's facial expressions are the absolute best.
Not here to answer.
So why'd you pop his balloon?
For this exact reason.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Because he went right to sexual, opposed to how do you communicate and, you know, so.
Well, intimacy is the most important thing in a relationship, because if you can't intimately satisfy your woman, then she gonna go around the corner or next door, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't all about sex, though. Relationships is definitely 100% not about sex, so you missed that, though. But you missed the part where I articulated it in everything else that I said. So maybe it's some guidance that's missing in your life. Maybe, I don't know, maybe your upbringing is different than mine.
Thank you.
Arlette just be standing there like, what is going on?
For sharing.
Let's head back. All right, so we've got 2 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. How would you plan a first date for your lady?
Okay. How would you plan a first date?
I guess with the first date, first of all, I'm going to learn a lot about you before we step out. And then that's going to give us, if we're doing a lot of laughing, then I love comedy clubs. I love activities. I like just doing things that's more active. And if I feel that you have more of a laid-back personality, I think I get a chance to know you a little bit better. Maybe you sit down and just, you know, grab a nice bite to eat and sit down and probe a little bit more. So that's probably how I do my first date. It's kind of like on our chemistry. And then I kind of make that decision based upon how we both feel with our energy, where we headed next. So,
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, and over here.
First date. It would have to be like where we at. Like that's something like chemistry wise that I would pick up. Like I'm really like fine on finding out what you like. You know what I'm saying? So it'll probably be more like how we vibe. Like what I listen to, what I pick up, what I see that you know interested in. then we go from there. Like if you're a foodie, we're gonna go food. You know, if you're more intimate and just want to take a walk in the park, maybe that. You know.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys, any questions for her?
You got kids?
Yes, I have one.
You have one kid?
Yes.
Why is she looking at dude like that? Because he tried to be funny, talk about he probably got 3 baby daddies.
Okay. Your profession is?
Licensed esthetician. I
don't know
do
what that
facials,
is.
skincare waxings, and I'm in school.
I might have to pop on that.
Okay, that's fine.
No, because I'm a barber.
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
barber. So, like, I know, one, our schedules is going to, like, collide. And then I just know the profession and the industry, you know, you got a little bit too much emotion for me. I'm looking for a little bit something, you know, more.
Motion. What do you mean? Her clients are mostly going to be women. What are you talking about, sir?
More executive.
Okay.
But no, you beautiful though.
Thank you.
And I didn't think I would say that either, but like just, you know, to women that I pop on, but you beautiful. No, for real.
Thank you.
What? Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes, he is. He actually dressed really nice. He's handsome. He's
Thank you.
groomed well. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
that.
Any questions over here?
Where do you live?
I live in LA.
You live in LA. Okay.
Where are you?
I'm in Charlotte.
I feel like I've seen him on something before. I can't put my thumb on it. Let me know down below if you've seen him on like a reality show or even on an episode of this before.
Charlotte, yeah.
Okay.
Charlotte, between Charlotte and New York. Yeah. Yeah.
That's your only question?
Actually, we have. What's the question? Where do you live? What is your way of communication? What's your strength as far as communicating is concerned?
It's really open. If I feel like our energies are not matching or if I feel that you're more down than usual, then I'm going to ask you like, hey, what's up? Maybe I need to do something that you may like. Mind you, my way of love is food. So maybe over dinner, we talk about it like, hey, did I miss something?
Yeah.
Like what's going on?
I love food. I'm a
Yeah.
foodie. As far as like confrontations, how do you actually deal with them? Because I did notice that you kind of shut down a little bit when you were having that interaction and you just kind of like shut them out. Like even though it may have been kind of off with that question per se, but the shutdown was kind of more like, you know, like, nah, I'm just. So how do you deal with confrontation?
Well, if it's with someone that I love, then I will get to the root of the problem. But if it's a stranger, I'm not going to engage.
What about in dating? If you don't love them, but you're just like in a dating phase?
Well, I feel like dating is to get to a point of getting together. The long goal or the end goal is marriage. So that's something that I will work towards and try to figure out, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing. With me, I'm really big on communication. I really express that. And I think that interaction kind of really had me open my eyes as far as just like the shut off point. I was curious to see how you would manage that situation there. You know, I think that you're really a strong mother and a strong person, but that would be my thing right there. I think I may want to hold tight on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Are you popping or? Oh, go ahead. Okay. All right. So is he someone that is your type?
No.
No. Okay. Then why not?
I don't. The outfit is too much for me. I like a laid back type of.
Yeah, I was looking at that, especially around 37. I don't know. I mean, clothes don't really have an age, I guess, but like you got the shoestrings hanging out the shoes, then you got all the writing on your legs. That just look like somebody in their 20s. But hey, people wear what they like, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Casual attire.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Give it up for her, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't see her leaving with anybody. Next time I'm going to predict whether or not the people are going to leave with somebody, if I can remember. Either way, let me know down below your thoughts about this episode, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching.